Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Panama Steve right here at Pacific Vibes. I got TC Kapone,
Yo, yo.
San Jose native,
That's right.
successful man right here, and I'd like to give you your props and love to hear your story. And you could tell everybody else about you, because I've known you for about 10 years now and
Yeah.
come a long way from Tizum's studio over there on the west
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and please introduce yourself and tell us about you, brother.
Grew up in the east side of San Jose, started out, writing music, started putting stuff out, started meeting people, and just getting out there and just invested in, in myself always, whether it was my music, what clothing brands I was doing, hats, whatever, because if you, always put 100% in it, always.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you doing it for a while now. So like, you got all kinds of new ventures and all kinds of things going on. Just tell me a little bit about the workout, the whole everything, the
Program
program.
time,
Yeah.
it's just it's a saying, that the homies always have, whether we're locked up out here, we're working out, it's program time, and
Right.
it's just beyond just working out too, it's it's a motivated, saying,
Right.
so I got with my homeboy Menace. He's out in Modesto, and we came up with the design, just run it, started out, I wanted to do gym bags, which I got right here. Oops, shit. Little gym bags right here,
Oh yeah. Nice.
I just, just from being in the gym, just seeing people what they were having, and then I was already had the mentality with doing my hats and the sweaters or whatnot, and it was like, I want to come out with a gym brand, it's and then started doing this a few months ago, it's kind of blowing up now. I'm starting to see it. I'm seeing people, people are sending me stuff. I'm sending shit out of state, it's pretty cool. And then it's motivating too, I get, like I was telling you earlier, I get countless people that are hitting me up. Hey man, watching you online, doing your burpees, working out, I started doing them, I've lost like 30 pounds, I've lost
Right.
20 pounds, just like shit. It makes you feel
Honestly,
good.
calisthenics did it for me better than anything
Yeah.
else. I was always thought I was getting, better looking, but actually calisthenics, when comparing to lifting weights, calisthenics really got me a lot more lean and
Yeah, definitely.
a lot more definition, and instead of just inflating, right?
Same here, bro. Same here. You always pumped iron, and I've just from doing time, we would do burpees or whatnot, but
Right.
it's different now because now I'm incorporating weights with it, and it's just my strength's gone up. I've dropped a lot of fat. I'm nowhere near where I want to be right now. Probably because diet's into that. Me and my wife love to eat. So
I've been
it's probably yeah. So, but
You got a personal chef as well. You
yeah,
guys
but
go
we
out
don't
and
need
eat a
we
lot.
don't eat bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't be eating fast food. We want, but it's real food. So
Right.
So it all ties in, man. So
I mean, it's almost the work hard, play hard.
that's right.
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 I mean, you're getting it regardless. You know what I mean? I could only imagine if you're on some crazy strict ass diet. I mean, you already look good and swole as you are.
Thank you.
Yeah. What about like these everything? Talk to me about the whole supplements and everything that you've been. Getting
Yeah,
into
man. I
lately.
got a goal of mine that I wanted to do this year was try and put out a pre-workout, and it became real a few weeks ago. I got out a company, NutriCap. They're on the East Coast. They were willing to work with me. We came out with the design. So and I tried it for the first time yesterday. I got my sample.
Nice.
So I'm gonna make a couple tweaks just on the flavor, but the amount of caffeine, the jolt, the skin tingly that you get from all the good shit, it's doing it right. That was
Hell
right away.
yeah.
I
Hell
took it,
yeah.
and like 20 minutes later, I'm driving. I'm like, that you get that skin crawl, and I was like, hell yeah,
You're ready, yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try it out for a couple more days and finalize the formula, and it's going. So program time, bust down fuel is gonna be coming out very soon.
Sick, dude.
So we
Yeah,
already have
I'm
the
looking
logo.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm coming out with the fruit punch. Eventually come out with other flavors. See how this goes, man. But I'm going in this 100%, man.
Rightfully so. I mean,
Yeah.
you've done 100% on everything else, right? Tell us a little bit about your rap game. I mean, unless you want anything else to add on to
No.
for your workout thing.
Well, with the music, I'm not like retired. I mean, I'm gonna be 42 this year, so I'm kind of like 100 in rap years now. So so it's a little different now, man. The music's changed a little bit. I love music. I still knock out singles, here and there, just to get out of my system. But I'm focusing on, a lot more like on some business aspect,
On this
versus
health and wellness
music.
thing, huh?
Yeah, it's I feel good right now. You know, I'm like I said, I'm gonna be 42. I feel better now than I did in my fucking 20s, dude. That's real
That's
talk.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I feel great. You know, it's
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulate you on
Thank
all
you.
that, dude. That's sick, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, yeah, I've definitely transformed myself over the last few years.
I seen, man, shit.
Yeah. So, like, you know, it's inspiring to see, you know, because not just me, there's other people around, and, you know, a lot of people just kick back and scratch their head, like, man, I don't know, you know, that's just because of your genetics. You know, a lot of it has to do with you have to put in time and work, and then maybe tweak your diet a little bit. It's not like you have to be a saint and just eat, you know, egg whites and shit all the time. Like,
Exactly.
You know, you can,
Depends on what your goals are, you know.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, definitely. It's just you gotta just like with anything, you gotta put in what you put in. You're gonna get back.
Right.
You go in hard, you're gonna get results hard. You know.
Yeah.
You go in with the mind state where I don't feel like going today. You know, I'm gonna go and keep putting it up. Your goal you're reaching is gonna be further and further as you go. You know.
Right.
But I mean, if you hit it every day, no matter what you do, you know, eventually it becomes routine, and it's not like you're not even doing it anymore. It's just part of your routine.
I mean, look, you pretty much eat what you want, and you're in fabulous shape. I mean, you know, got all these other people. You can't just eat whatever you want and not put in that work, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, you can't be putting bullshit in there, too. You got to look at food as fuel, too, you know?
Right.
I mean, you eat McDonald's and fucking Jack in the Crack all the time, you know? It's going to fatigue you because it's going to burn. There's no, you know,
it's like not even real protein and whatever. Right. Right. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, tell us, you know.
Oh, yeah. We got the Northern Cali logos, too, that are coming out. We got these in beanies, hats, and sweaters, too. That's the other logo that the clothing line that I'm coming out with.
That's tight, bro. With the Nike on there, with the Cortez, the red laces. That's sick. Hell yeah, with the palm trees.
I actually got those. That's a tattoo that I have on me.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I was like we were trying to when we came out the program time, we incorporated the Nikes because I was like we had the whole design done, but the Cortezes weren't on it, and I was like it's missing something, you know. And then you know we all know the tradition when you put the shoes on the thing, you know, like somebody died or somebody got killed or something. Right. So it was like. You killed your workout, you know. So that's exactly how it
every time.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and then because I was wearing a tank top and I was in the mirror and I can see I have it in the back of my arm, and I was like, that's it right there, and it's hanging from a telephone wire, you know. And I was like, it's hanging from the bar. That's sick. That's it.
That's tight. Dude.
So he did the design, put it on there, and I was right when I saw it, I was like, that's it right there.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you props. And this isn't your first time doing clothing and merchandise, right?
No, yeah, I had the Wilga Gear line for about 10 years.
For 10 years?
Yeah.
That one was strong, bro.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, man. No, that's cool, bro.
Unfortunately, you got haters out there, so.
I mean, you're obviously doing something right to have haters, right?
Right. But it's cool, though. I mean, I kind of got in trouble online because of the trademark use for the sports teams, you know, in the UFW, but it is what it is. I mean, I get it from a business standpoint. That's why I transitioned into some original shit. So
it's sick, bro.
I turned a negative into a positive. So
hell yeah. But they say even bad publicity is publicity, right?
Right. So you always got to. That's one of the number one things in a business, man. You got to restructure sometimes, you know.
Right.
And that's exactly what I did.
I mean, and hey, bro, like, so tell us a little bit more about, like, I mean, when I first met you, you're all about like music and your thing. I remember. You know, so like, how'd you start doing that? And you know,
well, I've always been into hip hop. You know, I've always listened to music. You know, music slays the savage beast. You know, what I mean, growing up, you know, when sometimes music's like all you have. Sometimes, you know,
right.
So I used to write poetry. You know, and you know, I've always been creative with words. You know, and then just put in the work, man. And then I actually started out making beats, and then we were recording on some like crazy shit, you know, anything we can record on, you know, from tapes, you know,
right.
ADAT, you know, the micro things, and we're just involved. And I hooked up with Teasem and shit. But you know, then eventually I started meeting people who were better than me at making beats. So then it just made me, it's like, you know what, we're gonna work over here, you know. So I would stick to my lyrics, you know, and then over years, just putting in the work, you know, just started getting your style, your flow, you know, finding yourself, and just running, you know. And all of a sudden you record 20, 30 songs, you know, like shit. I'm sitting on like 2 albums right now. Let's do something with these, you know.
Yeah. How many albums you got?
10.
Damn. You like
10 on CD, 3 online, and shit, I think I'm at like 40 something fucking singles now.
Yeah, you're like San Jose's Too Short. You got you got all kinds of albums. Damn,
Yeah.
10 albums. That's tight, bro.
Like I
Props
said,
on
you're gonna
that.
go in it, man. Go in it, go in at 100. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That's tight, dude. And you've done a few videos I know with Tease 'em and all
Yeah.
kinds. And what about that one? I always admired the one you did the dedication to your homie at the cemetery with the old schools. That was a tight.
yeah, that's nothing but pride. You know, nothing but pride. Was the Inspirations Car Club slogan. You know, we all had it all, you know, on our shirts, and you know that was just like kind of like that was his program time. So that's when we did that. That was like the perfect name for you know for the video.
That
And,
video was hard.
We went, shit. That one was probably one of the hardest ones to do because I didn't want it to sound too gaudy, too sad. I kind of wanted to go like with the Tupac feel, and something you can listen to and smile and reminisce, whether you wanted to tear or whatever. So I went through about 7 beats with Teasing before, you know, we picked that one, you know, and right away, as soon as it kicked on, I was like, that's the one, you know. I got
tight.
like chills as soon as I heard it, you know. And then I remember when after we were done, we were watching the video, and I remember Tracy came in, you know, and Tracy was just like, she started crying. She's like, well, yeah.
That's cool.
That's the difference between a song and a track.
Right.
Because a heart went into that, you know. That's
Tracy's the homie's mom, so
Yeah.
his mom came in and got emotional. So that ain't your regular, you know.
right. She's usually pretty mean too.
Right.
She was always cool with me though. So.
Right. Nah, that's funny, dude. And then yeah, what other videos? I know you guys did one like at the airport too, right?
Yeah, that was the How We Live in video, and then I got my homie Conspiracy on that. Teasem was on that. It was crazy too because Teasem was in the song, but he was also shooting the video. So we had Brandon there of all people helping.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so he was
Always.
yeah, he
comes
was
in-
there.
in
So
the
he
clutch.
was the cameraman when Teasem wasn't in the shot, you know. So
I didn't know
they were
that.
gonna take us in the fucking plane, but it started raining.
He needs to be in the credits there. you know?
Right? Yeah, but when we were shooting, I couldn't believe they let us fucking do that. That was another thing, you know, something that because the name of the album it was on was NorCal Narco, and I wanted to do like the whole you know narco thing with the airport and shit like that. So worst thing someone can tell me was no. So I started hitting these airports up, you know, these little local ones, and I didn't tell them we were gonna do a rap video. I just told them we were gonna do like some video with some old school cars, you know, and the guy on the phone was like, yeah, hell yeah. He goes,
Right here at San Jose.
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
So, bro, he opened the gates. We rolled up in the lowriders, you know, on the fucking strip, and was just like, dude, I can't believe they're letting us fucking do this shit.
yeah.
And then it
Was
didn't
it
take
security
it didn't
guard
take,
or who?
No, he had like a flying where he teach you how to fly, you know, 'cause it's a
Right,
small
right. The
airport.
flying school and shit.
Yeah, flying school, right? So he
Yeah.
he owned that, but it took him about 10 minutes to realize he was shooting a gangster rap video, you know, and then he was still down though. He was out there recording it, you know.
Hell yeah.
But-
You never know. You never
Yeah.
know what happened today, babe. These
Yeah.
guys did a rap video at the
Yeah, and then he was
in the
like,
hangar.
dude, we were on the fucking actually on the strip, dude,
That's
with the fucking
sick.
lowriders and shit. And he was gonna take us up in the plane, but if you see in the video, you can see the clouds rolling in and shit, and it started sprinkling. And it wasn't safe, but that would have been in the video too.
That's
Yeah.
hella hard. Dude.
Yeah, didn't charge us a fucking dime either.
No shit.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing. We were trying to give him money, and he goes, no. He goes, it was just the weekend. He goes, this is pretty cool. I never did anything like this.
That's hella cool, bro. And like, who would be like your inspirations? I know you've done all kinds of stuff now, but like,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, you know, like, as far as rap, and then as far as the whole workout thing.
The workout would probably be having daughters, bro. To be honest with you, you know, having you know a beautiful wife, you know, just having beautiful women that I'm responsible for. You know what I'm saying? It made me. I wanted my daughters to be like, you know, that's my dad, and he'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, you know.
That's what's up.
So I don't know. It's I guess it's like it's a Chicano pride thing,
Right.
you know, and it really got me in it. And then, you know, just getting sober, you know, I went into it more, you know. And I mean, I've always been.
How long you been sober for now? You told me earlier.
Shit, fucking a little over 5 years now.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Dude, for real.
Yeah, me and my
That's
wife
crazy.
both of us.
That's crazy. Congratulations to both of
Thank
y'all.
you.
That's crazy, dude. 5 years. I mean,
Yeah,
that's dedication.
yeah.
You know.
So I mean, before that, I mean, you know me before. I've always been into like working out. You know, I was powerlifting for a long time. You know, and but we were drinking all the time, you know, doing everything else, you know, and it kind of
Yeah, you
it's a
can't-
lot different now that I'm sober, man. My blood's clean, you know, I'm eating cleaner, you
to
know,
your
it's
full
like,
potential.
yeah, it's a lot fucking different. And I played sports, bro, in high school, you know, and little league as a kid, you know, so I've always been, you know, active, you know, I've
Right.
never been, you know, never been to video games and all that shit. I've always been.
So you're just keeping it lit.
Yeah, I'm just
Hell
keeping
yeah.
it going. It's just a lot different now, you know. So
That's what's up, right.
yeah.
Like, what about like recovery? Do you like have you fucked yourself up? Like, you know?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, I could only imagine.
Dude, I've torn my rotator cuff. I tore something in my fucking ligament. Dude, I just tore my fucking pec like a couple weeks ago when I was in LA, dude. And I'm actually just barely getting back to 100% from that. But that took me out for. I was doing burpees in when I was in the hotel little gym over there. You know, I went to go do this push up, but threw myself up, and I felt like a tear sensation, right? But it didn't hurt hella crazy, man. But it's just one of those things where you fucking did like a light
Did you
tear.
keep going?
Kind of.
Yeah, see, that's the
but
worst
it
part.
wasn't. So I didn't really. I mean, I did it. I finished my set, you know, and then when I was at the gym, when I got back and I put the heavy weight, I can feel it. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna back off on it for a couple of weeks, you know. And I wasn't going to the doctors, you know, and it just said the recovery time would probably be about 4 weeks, and I'm at like 4 weeks now. So, and this past week I've been hitting it hard and haven't been feeling that pain, so I'm cool. But you know, tearing my rotator cuff, fuck, that fucking hurt.
Right. I learned all about it when I tore mine. And
Yeah.
It's all about keeping your elbows in and, you know, trying to have a lower grip
Yeah.
so you isolate more.
I did it twice. The first time I did it, I was fucking boxing with Doss with the boxing gloves at Teasum's house.
Oh, I think I heard about that one.
Yeah, and I fucking so
That's
it
the
was,
classic story. Like you were trying to take his head off, and then like,
it was
you missed.
we did. I had just finished working out. I had went over there and. You know, I had my pump on, you know, and he had been working out in the garage, you know, and they had the gloves out. So, and then, you know, they kind of like did the whole, this TC and DOS go at us. So we were like, fucking, let's do it, right? So we went out there and we were.
And by the way, these are like the two short, stocky motherfuckers in the like the two pit bulls. Like everybody else, is like tall and lanky or out of shape, and these fools are the two. Motherfuckers.
So we went at it, man. And I remember when he swung at me, and then I swung like this, and then I went to go swing on my left, and I fucking just missed him, right? But
those are the worst. The swing
yeah,
and miss.
you know, and it was like a hyperextend, you know, and I felt it when I did it. We finished it, and then both of us, our old asses, were all like, fucking. He was hurting his side. I'm holding my fucking shoulder. I was just like, I'm like, damn.
Shit, you're fucking yourself up even worse.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
straight up.
But that's you know, that's just all, you know, it's all fun, you know.
Right.
Do that shit with your homies sometimes, you know.
That was like 10 years ago, right? Maybe even a little bit longer.
Fuck, man. Definitely over 10 plus years, man. That was the longest time ago.
That's crazy, right? Time flies, bro.
Where's the fuck out of that?
Hell yeah, bro. No.
So what about you though, man? You lost like a shit ton of weight too, man. That's crazy, man. It's from
You know, yeah, it's a combination of like none crazy diet because you know I got little kids, so I got to eat whatever they eat,
yeah,
right? But like, it all started where I was doing like a lot of like boxing and shit. So I actually went a little bit too far with it, and I got too skinny. So I was like doing too much of high intensity cardio. So then I ended up having to tweak it a little bit. So right now I'm happy with my weight. I want, you know, I'd love to be a little bit more lean, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like at 190, 195. Yeah. Right. But I got down to like 175. And you know what I mean?
I seen that. I seen when I didn't recognize you for.
Right.
I mean, we followed each other for years, but it was one of those things where it's like, it was such a quick, you know, I even remember telling her, I'm like, fuck, did you see fucking Steve? He lost like fucking like 100 pounds, man.
Not that much. Like all together it was 40 pounds.
Oh, I think it was when I saw you in person for the first time, it was at Tyler's wedding, I think it was, or some shit like that, where it's like when you had that big change.
Right.
I remember seeing it online first and tripping the fuck out. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I went a little bit like farther than that, right? Like I was just like feeling the whole lean thing. Yeah. Right. And I was boxing, I was still strong. And, you know what I mean? I wasn't lifting as much, but I was like doing hella high intensity. You know what I mean? So anyway, I ended up talking to one of my boys, and he was just like, dude, you need to have a higher protein intake. Yeah. And then you need to chill on all that fucking cardio. You need to, so instead of like what I was doing, I was like boxing like 6 3-minute rounds just on the bag. Yeah. Luckily the bag don't hit back. You know what I mean? Yeah. And 3-minute round, 6 3-minute rounds. And then I would go and lift weights. So like I still have my strength and everything, you know what I mean? But I was just getting leaner and leaner and leaner, you know? So
burning hella
anyways,
calories.
and what I ended up doing is I just like only boxed 2 days a week and lifted, and I did 3 rounds instead of 6 rounds, and then I upped my protein intake, and yeah, I just have my little. I mean, nothing like you, but I have my little yokes on for. I'm kind of not as where I'm supposed to be right now, but like it made a big difference. Like,
No, I feel it. I've been down to like 185. Like right now, I'm about 215, and what's weird though is I've been 215 before, but I had a little bit more fat on me. So these past, I got down to about 205 when I was cutting, but I've been building muscle, so I'm back at 215, but I ain't really gained any fats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a little bit different. So, but I've definitely gained more muscle. So I know what you're talking about. But getting too lean, I didn't like it when I was down to like 185. I don't know. I just felt more. I didn't feel as strong as I am. I didn't feel.
Right.
I mean, I had definitely had hella wind. But it was just different. I like having a little bit more weight.
It's. I guess there comes a point where you start to tweak it out.
Yeah.
Right. And like I really enjoyed having a lot of wind. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, what the fuck am I training for? Right.
Yeah.
So I just want to look healthy and strong. So like one of my boys tripped me out when he was just saying like, you'd be surprised. Some of these guys are just eating right. You know what I mean? And that tripped me the hell out. Like these guys aren't even working out that much. They're just eating the right stuff, right time, and manipulating in that way, and just only working out 2-3 times a week. Where I'm over here working out 5-6 times a week, and not eating right.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, it's like something that I've been learning over the last little couple years.
Yeah, definitely diet has a big play in it.
Huge play.
Yeah, huge play.
Right. Yeah, no, and my whole thing is like, I'm never going back to being a fat boy no more. You know what I mean? And my thing over the years was like, I was, 220 around there, so 30 pounds difference, right? But I would always be like, oh, I can lift that, right? Or, I'd justify it with just like, brute strength or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just kind of just big old, I don't know. I just didn't look good. Now I'm enjoying being fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's one thing being strong. The difference between strong and fit. Like, does it?
Oh no, definitely.
So that's like my whole thing is just I want to be fit now.
Yeah.
Like that whole yoke for me personally, right? I mean, I admire it. You know what I mean? Because you're fucking strong as an ox. Like, how can you,
Yeah.
But especially with your whole cardio game and all those, you were doing some burpees the day before yesterday, the ones you're hopping up and shit. Like, god damn, you did 100 of them bitches.
Yeah. I do them in sets of like 25. I mean, it depends on which ones that I do. If I'm just doing the simple like one pumps or whatever, I can probably get that fucker up to about 50 before I have to take like a little break. But when I'm doing like the more crazier ones, I usually do them in sets about like 20, 25, and then run in place, or I'll walk around the little room that I'm in just to keep my going, then catch my wind again, and then knock out another 25. But 100 is where I try to go, and then sometimes I'll have a little bit more, so then I'll maybe push it to like 120, 140 maybe. It just depends on which ones that I'm doing. Those ones that I was jumping fucking the other day, those are the first times I ever tried those. I've never even done burpees with the jumps. Right. But one of my homeboys online, he does like the same get down. He was doing it the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking try those. So when I got at him, I'm gonna try those ones, bro. But he's like fucking, he's lean, right? He's like, right. He's been doing it for a long time. That's what he does. So being able to do those, was pretty cool to me. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm 215, man. So right. Being able to throw myself around like that, it
almost reminds me of that big Samoan dude down in L.A. That big old dude that he doing regular. Jumping around and doing pull-ups just with regular cats. You know what I'm talking about? I just seen him online. I don't even know his name. But anyway.
Yeah.
No, but that's good, bro. Like you're out there doing what skinny dudes do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's props on that for sure. The cardio, high endurance cardio game, there ain't nothing better than that.
No, hell no.
Like what got me good was boxing. I mean, I have a little bit of a passion for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then it just becomes fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I listen. Always see me like online. I work out by myself. I listen to everybody's music. I don't just listen to myself. I'm a fan of hip hop, especially a lot of underground hip hop. So that's like my escape, my release. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I go through my Spotify, start adding shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this person's album, adding it.
Who do you listen to when you work out? Like,
I mean, it depends. I like, you know, this. I can't listen to relaxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Larry June. You know what I'm saying? I can't listen to Larry June fucking working out.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to some like some high intense shit or some like shoot your homeboy in the face type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to like zone out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know people who can listen to fucking oldies and work out. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can drive and chill and listen, you know, to relaxing shit. But I like some, you know, fast tempo, some shit that's gonna fucking just make you just fucking, you know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A lot of Beat a Weeda, you know what I'm saying? I like old school shit, you know. I still listen to Pac, you know, Bone Thugs and shit. I was listening to fucking Master P the other day, you know what I'm saying? I forgot how dope No Limit
Ghetto
was, you know.
dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I spent like 2 days fucking listening to like all the old school No Limit fucking shit, you know what I'm saying?
TRU
Like,
and shit.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
Hell yeah. That's funny, bro.
what about you, man? Who you listening to now?
Shit. You know, it's funny because I don't even want to act like I'm old or nothing, but I like to hear some smooth jazz and shit and some kind of. I want to sometimes, not all the time, right? I want to just let my thoughts process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's like this mushroom jazz station that I listen to. So it kind of has a big mix of all kinds of stuff, but mostly it's all instrumental, just like some smooth. Just some smooth music just to kick back and I process my thoughts. I have a lot of things going on, but don't get me wrong. That's what I've been on lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy some good Larry June and like a lot of the Bay Area rappers around here, you know, and old school, of course.
Yeah.
Like you said, Pac, you can't go wrong. And,
Yeah.
you know, depends on the mood. I got a lot of, the Spanish reggae I be listening to out in Panama. You know what I mean? So, I'm always with different kinds of crowds.
Yeah.
So as far as, so old school salsa and shit, depending on what it is, depending the mood, right?
Dude, fucking also salsa, man. That's just that feel good shit. Clean your house type of shit. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Can't go wrong.
definitely.
Hell yeah. But like, how would like somebody, if you would recommend to, anybody else that would like to start something like what you got going, like, or even the rap game or anything like this, like where would you start, or how would you?
I would just say, man, just do you, man. Find whatever is you, your sound, whether if it's you're doing music or if you want to come out with a design, just and whatever you do, go in 100%, man, because and back what you put out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting your shit on some bullshit or some cheap shit because you're putting your brand on that. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're gonna, press a CD, invest in yourself. Because if people don't see you investing in you, they're not gonna invest in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They see you motivated and excited and proud of the product that you're putting out, or are proud of the music that you're putting out. Or grinding out there. They're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like for example, I've seen artists, that will only record on shit that they can get free online. You know what I'm saying? And people know that. You know what I'm saying? So they'll see you if your album only has like remixes, you might get, that you did that shit pretty dope, but it's not original. It's not you. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get the backpat. That was dope, but
you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
Or just come a little bit more professional.
Yeah, or do the time like Teasem did, and make your own beats. Get into doing that and start small, whatever. It just depends on what your goals are. Just invest in yourself, whether it's money or just your effort. Whatever you can't afford, make up for an effort. You know what I'm saying? It's just huge. You know what I'm saying? Just across the board.
Right.
That'd be the number one thing I would tell anybody, no matter what you do, man. Just go in it as hard as you can.
Just give it all you got. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to dedicate a lot of time and effort, and sometimes they're not just going to pop up overnight. You got to really, grind for a couple years.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm shit. Like I said, you've known me how long, and how long have you seen me fucking grinding?
The whole time.
Exactly.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, this fool's a real, like I said, I'll give you your props. You're a real businessman on all kinds of different aspects. And like at least 3 off the top of my head. And then you have a regular 9 to 5 too, right?
Yep.
You got a regular job too? Yeah, you just like, I'm like you, you're like me. I got a regular job.
Man,
and
I just
juggling all kinds of shit myself.
Growing up, man, I didn't have, my parents to take care of me, and so I started selling dope, bro, at a young age, and went in and out of jail from doing it, and just been on the streets, doing it. And I've just had that hustle mindset, you know what I'm saying? And then just getting my life together, you know, and having a family, you know, I still have that mindset, you know, and just don't want to sell dope no more. You know
Right.
what I'm
No.
saying? So, and I have that mindset. Don't let it go to waste. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Absolutely. Just
you know,
like convert it, channel your energy this way. Right.
yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just, ain't nothing wrong with doing shit on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Sell shirts like you're selling dope.
Yeah.
Why not?
Like you said, I still do 9 to 5. You know,
Yeah.
now I got the website too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I have that. You know, just it does all the transactions for me now, which is cool. So I can still focus my time on my family, my work. You know what I'm saying, and still give, you know, the product. You know what I'm saying, which is cool. And that's at, you know, tckapone.com. You can get everything you see here from there.
Hell yeah.
From even my albums to all the program time stuff. You know, all that shit will be on there.
Bro, that's awesome, dude. So you got your own website with everything on that one website.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. See, I'm over here. I got a website for this and a website for that. And that. No, man.
Yeah, it's dope,
No,
man.
you
know
just
what
got
I'm
it
saying?
all
It's
in
cool.
one. It's a one-stop shop.
Everything. It's on
That's
there,
cool,
so.
bro. That's
Hell
cool,
yeah.
dude.
I mean, who'd think you go from fucking growing up in the hood to owning domain names and holding patents and shit? You know what I'm saying?
That's sick, dude.
So-
That's hella, dude. That's hella cool, bro. What do you think, like, your end goal is? It where do you see yourself maybe in 10 years or something like that? Or, you know, you're obviously got your feet under you and you're running. You know what I mean? So, like, what else do you see yourself doing?
I don't want to die broke, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't go to college, you know, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, do all that shit. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that, you know, myself, my family, and, you know, we're taken care of how we should be, you know. And I'm not just gonna wait for a handout, and whatever I do, I'm gonna fucking either sink the ship or fucking buy the fucking yacht station.
Hell yeah.
So
The whole marina and shit.
that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? And the if you don't do it, it's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
And no one's ever gonna knock you for not trying. You know what I'm saying? Like this pre-workout that I'm coming in, I'm fucking putting everything I have in this shit because I believe in this shit. I'm gonna run it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking do everything I can on the legal standpoint to get that shit on a shelf. You know what I'm saying? My goal, I got my foot in the door and getting the product there. My next step after that is I want to see. I mean, I'm going to be able to sell it on my website and on social media and probably the local spots. But my next goal from there is fucking Vitamin Shoppy, GNC. You know, what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Fucking,
Hell yeah.
so
Hell yeah.
that's a little bit different venture, but that definitely keep me busy and out of trouble.
Hey,
but,
bro, it's all about leveling up.
Yeah.
Leveling up. Yeah, when you're talking to me about it, that's exactly where I'm thinking you're going with it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Have that shit at Costco, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get that TC right there. The program time.
I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? I mean, especially with our people, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want to invest in your own people? You know what I'm saying? All these other people, they don't even know you. I'm from the streets. I'm from where a lot of us are, you know, so it's dope to be able to do that, man, and give back on the professional standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not rich, I'm not where I am at, but I'm definitely comfortable, you know, and I'm a lot better doing what I do than not doing what I do. That's for damn sure.
Bro, you're doing it. You're doing it straight up. You're a straight businessman, and I can't see you stopping, dude. This is you're leveling up on every single thing that you've touched, and yeah, man, I wish you all the best in your endeavors, dude. Like,
Thank you.
no, like I said, I can legitimately see it at GNC, and you know, be like, that's my boy shit right there. Oh yeah, yeah, man, and yeah, no, it was a pleasure having you here, bro. And
Thank you.
You know, like I said, this is not only a San Jose native, and he's a friend of mine that I've known for 10 years plus, you know. And bro, it's a pleasure to, you know, have you here, and you're doing so well and you're successful, and this is really what this show is all about, is trying to, you know, expose, you know, my friends and have them inspire others and, you know, show them maybe the way that you can do this yourself. And
Absolutely. So when you were telling me the thought process on the idea you had going this, I'm like, I'm in. Let's do this.
fuck yeah, bro.
I called my wife right away and I was like, hey, are we doing anything? Because this is, you know, Steve wants to do a podcast, you know, and on some positivity out of San Jose, you know. And
No, straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know, a lot of us come from nothing, you know. And you know, to speak on myself a little bit, you know, I got a regular job, and I have a you know, a small landscaping company that I've had for the last 4 years. This place originally was just a place to hold my landscaping tools and equipment. And then next thing you know, my friend Kyle, Floating Spaceman, aka, he over here saying, I'm doing a podcast and I got my own show and I'm doing this and I got this following and I said, well, hey, bro, can we do a podcast at my shop? And at the time, I had a big old piece over here with a shark, and my boy did some art over here, some sick graffiti. And so, like the whole thing, we had a show going on back here where I had my bar and a couple of couches and just a couple of homies kicking back, talking shit. And that's where it started, And then next thing you know, I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go all the way. So,
watch where you're gonna be in like 5 years. Watch.
Right. Right.
Yeah. And as long as I've known you, you've had the same ambition as me. So I mean, real recognize real.
Hell yeah.
I mean, even she's she thinks her and her sister had known you before me.
I definitely know.
Yeah.
Paulina.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely know her since I want to say the 80s possibly.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was definitely the early 90s, right? But yeah, no, it's a small ass world and it just keeps getting smaller and smaller.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, in conclusion, bro, like it was a pleasure. And to reach him, go ahead and tell him all the different website and any kind of, Instagram or whatever kind of social media you're on.
You can find me at tckapone.com. That's my website. You can get everything you see here. I'm on Instagram, TC Kapone, spelled TCKAPONE. Facebook, same thing. It's I'm on pretty much everything. Twitter, fucking TikTok. So the X now. Shit, I still call it. I saw the app and I was like, "The fuck is this?" I thought you downloaded it.
What's it called now?
X.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's like the least one I go on, but I mean I have it just in case. But yeah, I mean just TC Kapone on whatever. Just spell Capone with the K.
Hey, and it's a pleasure having you. This is Pacific Vibes, and until next time, we'll see you soon.